Day 83 of 281. Hello, my name is Joey. I'm currently a senior in high school. I have 281 days before I graduate. I'll be posting every single day on all platforms to follow my dream of content creation, inspiring people to be better, and most importantly, doing what I love most, lifting weights. It's chest day today, Tuesday, 5:30 p.m. Walking you guys through a workout today. I'm a bit tired, honestly. I didn't get the best sleep last night, went to bed a little bit late, pushed through the day, just did my hard cardio, and now we're here at the gym to lift some heavy ass weights. So it's exciting, but it's hard. But that's most importantly what I love most about my life, right? It's not easy, because if it was easy, where's the pride? Where's the excitement? The only thing that makes this shit fun, waking up every single day, is looking forward to stuff like this. When I have to do my 10 minutes on the stairs, when I have to, bench press and squat and do all of this, it sucks, guys, but at the end, it will definitely pay off. So, starting off my chest days, we start off with the bench compound movement here. You guys might wonder, Joey, do you have any tips for bench? There's so many videos out there, it's so overwhelming. And I get it, I don't want to be that pile of content creators that, this is how to bench press properly, but what I like to do, it's pretty straightforward. Obviously warm up before this, but roll back the shoulders, squeeze the bar, try to bend it so you engage the lats. No, I think the most uncomfortable part about benching is warming up, right? Benching the bar doesn't feel good because you're holding weight and your muscles might not be aligned. When I start throwing out more weight, it feels a little bit better. I know that sort of contradicts itself, but yeah, we'll warm up. I think we're gonna get to 125 today for reps, and then I'll catch you guys back. But yeah, throwing on the weight, slowly increasing that, and I'll catch you guys on our first set. All right, first set, we'll try to go for 13 reps. We'll see 125. Alright, so that first set, we got around 9, which is good, but my last video, or like a week ago, when I worked out with a friend, I was getting like 13. It's the power of having a spotter, man, and getting good rest, I'm telling you. I know those are two major factors right now. So, drop the weight to 115, where we'll go for probably 10. Hopefully that's sustainable. It's 8 to 10 I'll take. But it's just that reminder, guys, right? That you're always not gonna have the fuel, you're not always gonna have the energy, you're not always gonna feel your best, man, when working out, right? But at least if you go, you push as hard as you possibly can. That's all the shit that matters. So, it's I'm gonna have a good sleep tonight, man. Fuck. But yeah, we'll do this. We'll hop into more of a chest movement, and then probably do some triceps and all that stuff. But yeah. Hop into our next set very shortly. Put on the song. Let's go with, I'm saying Christmas recently, which has been pretty tough. But let's go with Outside. Can't read this one. I'll take it. I'll take it. Here's the thing, right? When I'm hitting chest, when I'm hitting really any movement, I want to make sure that I have a lot of machines that help target that muscle group. I know it sounds common sense, but it's so important that we keep that in mind. So bench, is really the overall of everything, the shoulders, the tris, the chest. Now, with this plate loaded press, we're gonna be able to focus mainly on the upper pecs and the shoulders, the delts. I'm in anatomy right now, so I'm learning a lot of the stuff, but we'll go ahead. Shit. I got a few more. I may flip the seat just a little bit. Okay, it's ready for the bull leg. Okay. Alright, we'll do a few more. Alright, we will call that our first set. So as you guys saw, I went really hard, pushed to failure. That's what I call my first set. That's on my document. What I just did to finish off the set was more so just pushing what I have left in the tank. I'm not going to add that in the numbers because that's just pushing, to failure. But that first push that we had was the first set. So minute 2, change the song, hop into the next one. To be honest with you guys, I feel like one part of the muscles I do lack is going to be the chest, so I'm really trying to focus on growing that. Remember, muscle-minded connection is super important. Picture yourself in that muscle, using it, right? Keep that in mind. Alright, so set number 2. By the way, I only do 2 sets per movement. Why do I do that, Joey? Well, I like to get the most out of my workouts. I feel like 3 sets is honestly, and this is from just personal experience, it's just dragging the movement. I feel like if you get 2 good working hard sets in, that's all you need. Also, when you're in school, studying, gotta get up early, you gotta make sure that you're using your time right. So my workouts still take a long time. I enjoy working out, so I probably waste a little bit of time just, enjoying myself, but yeah. Next set. Last set, I should say. Fuck. I'm gonna do a few more, but wait. I know I got a few more in me. Fuck, bro. Alright, that was good. Dude, I just remembered, I had a gold watch, bro. Let's just about the brand. I had a gold watch. It was so cool. I need to get it back. But that was pretty good. We'll hop into our next movement. Alright, so next up we have triceps. I keep it pretty straightforward, right? Tricep extensions, classic movement. With this, right, with any movement, as I was repeating myself, super important to actually feel the tension. So when I do my tricep extensions, I usually like to stay in one place, no momentum. push, and squeeze. Really master the form. I am getting a lot of reps on these because the next weight up is pretty heavy. So I'm just sort of making sure I can hit sustainable amount of reps. And then when I go up to the next weight, I can still do that same exact thing. So it's very, very important to keep that consistency, tension, and form. We'll put on a new song. And I was just thinking, because some of you guys might wonder, Joey, how do you stay so motivated? How do you, I'm not saying this to sound arrogant, but how do you have a good physique, right? How do you stay disciplined? How do you post every day? Guys, there's no trick to it. It's hard, it sucks, it gets repetitive. There's days I don't feel like doing anything. There's days where I feel like it. There's days where you're tired. There's days where you feel energized. There's no secret formula. You could do the same exact shit, right? It's a Tuesday, 6 p.m. I'm at the gym. You could go to the gym. Upload a video. Do you have a phone? You're watching this on a phone. So there's no excuse. If you want it bad enough, you can do something about it, as I always like to say. All right. We'll do a little drop set because why not? We'll do it to the next one below it. By the way, as you guys are noticing, I started off the set on the bottom and I slowly climbed my way up when it was getting more difficult. So I just have better range of motion when I go down. It does take off a lot of the tension off the triceps, to be honest, but to be real, if you're trying to squeeze every lemon dry, then did I say right? I don't know. Holy shit. Dude, I'm so physically exhausted, bro. Oh my God. Ooh. It's I have to go to bed at a certain time or else I just cannot concentrate or feel good. Sorry I'm yapping, by the way, so much. So, another question that you guys may wonder, I'm gonna answer it now, is Joey, do you do cardio? Backstory of myself, I was a big person in the martial arts world. I really wanted to stay focused on what I love doing, so I sort of quit for bodybuilding. However, yes, I still do cardio. Before every workout, and I should record it for my next video so you guys can see, I do 9 minutes of stairs on max level. So that's around 80 floors in 9 minutes. Hopefully that answers your question. So yeah, I do cardio, and yes, I'm exhausted at the end of that. And it sucks, again, but it's what you want, guys, All right, cable ladder raises are up next. I've been at the same weight for a long time, because if I jump the weight, it's a lateral raise. So if you go from 5 pounds to 10 pounds, obviously it's gonna be a lot harder. Cable lateral raises, and the reason why I like doing these is because you could get a 4 range of motion. For example, a lot of people go like this, but you're able to go all the way, around here to your waist, which gives you more ROM, range of motion for short, and then you pull it back up again. What I'm gonna try today, as I've already done probably 15 reps in my previous sessions, is I'm gonna try to at least go for 12 beautiful reps. So we'll count them out loud and see what we can do. Okay. That was pretty good, I think. Other side now. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that was probably a set that they could add in an exercise book. There's so much that I just did there, and I'm hoping I got that all on camera that you guys can visually see. First key, cable ladder raise. Get a stance, hold on something, so that way you do not use momentum. Isolation is just on the delt. Grab it in a comfortable position for the wrist. Up, muscle mind connection only leading up with the ladder raise it. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds, slow eccentric. Come down, farther range of motion. Up again, slow, 1 to 2 concentric. Pause, down. Beautiful. We have something I learned from Sebum, which is a lying down tricep push down. I was just watching a video, I saw him do this. So practically, you hold them, go back. It's pretty awkward, weird, but it's cool, honestly. And you do feel it, so. Alright, so I'm not going to show every single set every single time because that's going to drain the video and you guys are going to click off. So, to make it a little bit interesting, I'll be telling you more a little about myself as I'm currently in my resting phase. So the reason how I started lifting actually goes back to my childhood, which I was a very, very, very skinny kid growing up, man. I was so insecure about it. It was really bad. I used to get picked on a lot, and I think having all those things happen to me has made me the person I am today. I believe God works in mysterious ways. We're all given a hand in life, and it all comes out to be where we want to be. You know, if I wasn't skinny, if I never got bullied, if I never got this and that, would I be in the gym battering myself right now, right? That's the question. So it totally has accumulated over time, but realistically speaking, that was the main cause / factor of why I'm lifting these weights and why I'm in here almost every fucking day. If I had to say another big reason why I'm in the gym and why I constantly lift is because, you know, and this is just personal, I guess, but I don't feel like there's any true men, you know, around me in my life, and it's important for me to become that, right? Strong, rich, and have confidence and do all this and that, have respect for yourself. And these are all things that I put pressure on myself to accomplish because I think that's what a man should do. And, you know, putting in the work every fucking day, building those relationships that matter, staying up a little bit late and, you know, working on myself. These are all the things that a man does because he's willing to sacrifice all of it to see other people do better. Those are the big two, guys, the big two reasons, you know, personal and then my life around me, the people I want to impact. My mom has always been there for me, and I want to make her proud. That's the big one, guys. I really want to make my mom proud. I want to work really fucking hard. I want to, retire her soon. I want to show her that someone's there to protect her and this and that, because she never really had that in her life, and I saw that. So we're trying to get that, but hop into our next set shortly. The seated chest cable fly. Why I like doing this movement, and I'll explain it shortly. Hold on. This is the only pain, bro. Literally just getting it all set. But it's nice to be able to have full-on isolation, so you're not gonna have momentum. It's just pure chest. Also, the stretch is crazy. So I'll explain a little bit more after. So, I personally feel when I do this movement, I'm trying to go as far as I comfortably could go back in my range of motion. When I go up, obviously squeeze with the chest here. 90 degrees for the chair, of course, but of course just the full-on chest isolation, my important, plays a crucial role. All right, so that is gonna wrap it up for this workout today. Went up and finished with a sauna, 20 minutes, and it's currently 7:30 p.m. So straightforward day. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this new kind of content. I'm switching it up because I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of bored of the repetitiveness. So I think switching up content is gonna be crucial for the survival of this channel, and most importantly for your guys' entertainment. So remember, a day in the life of Joey is school, after school, pre-workout meal, spend time with some family, go to the gym, work out, and at around 7 to 8 o'clock, go home, work on this video, work on TikTok, work on IG, finish up everything else I have to do, spend around 30 minutes with my family, laughing, doing all that fun stuff, and then go to bed at around 10 o'clock, wake up at 6, and repeat that every single day. And the question you guys may be wondering is, Joey, do you enjoy your life? Yes, I enjoy every fucking second of it, because you do not know how fast stuff can change in your life. So that's a reminder, guys, just to remember and enjoy every second, because just like this, just like a clap of a finger, right? Or click, or snap, there you go. It's just like a snap of a finger, your life could change. So make sure to enjoy it, and make sure to squeeze that lemon dry. God bless. Peace out.